What really happened in the shadows of eternity, in the space between the final breath on the cross and the thunderous miracle of resurrection? Where did Jesus go during those 3 mysterious days? The Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, record his death in harrowing detail: 6 hours upon a Roman cross, battered, mocked, pierced. And then, with a voice that shattered the silence of heaven and earth alike, he cried out, "It is finished." And then, silence. His body, wrapped in haste by Joseph of Arimathea and Nicodemus, was placed in a borrowed tomb. A stone sealed it. Guards stood watch. The world mourned. And yet, beneath that still surface, the spiritual realm trembled. Because Jesus was not done. Though his body lay still, his spirit surged through dimensions unseen by mortal eyes. This wasn't absence, it was divine action in realms forgotten and feared. In Luke 23:43, as he hung between 2 criminals, one cried out, "Remember me when you come into your kingdom." And Jesus, even as death wrapped its cold fingers around him, whispered, "Today you will be with me in paradise." Paradise, a place of peace and glory, a shimmering realm between time and eternity. So yes, on one level, Jesus entered paradise, but that's not the whole story. Because deeper still, he descended. 1 Peter 3:18-20 reveals a haunting vision. Christ, alive in spirit, went and proclaimed to the imprisoned spirits. Who were these souls? Disobedient beings from the time of Noah, ancient rebels, perhaps even the fallen angels, those who defied heaven's order and were chained in darkness, awaiting judgment. To them, Jesus did not preach salvation, he declared victory. A cosmic proclamation: the war is over, death is conquered, the serpent is crushed. Imagine the tremor through hell as the gates groaned open, not for escape, but for confrontation. The Lion of Judah roaring through the underworld, proclaiming dominion. Paul, in Ephesians 4, says, "He descended into the lower parts of the earth, and when he ascended, he led captives in his train and gave gifts to men." Who were these captives? Saints of old. Abraham, Moses, David, Ruth, Esther, Isaiah. Those who had lived by faith, waiting in the shadows of Sheol, the realm of the dead, waiting for the Messiah. And then he came. He didn't just break open the tomb, he stormed the gates of Hades itself, and he led them out, up, into glory. A procession of the redeemed, following their king to the eternal courts of heaven. Every chain shattered, every curse broken. But that's not all. Jesus also defeated our spiritual enemies: death, sin, Satan himself. Colossians 2:15 says, "Having disarmed the powers and authorities, he made a public spectacle of them, triumphing over them by the cross." The cross was not defeat, it was the weapon, and the resurrection was the crown. Just as Jonah spent 3 days in the belly of the great fish, so too did the Son of Man dwell in the heart of the earth. Matthew 12:40. But just as Jonah was spit out, Jesus burst forth, radiant, risen, unstoppable. So where was he? He was conquering, he was liberating, he was proclaiming victory to the imprisoned, releasing the captives, shattering death's hold, and preparing the way for every soul that would one day cry out to him. Though the Bible does not chronicle every detail, the echoes are there, woven into Scripture like a divine code. And from those echoes rises a picture too powerful to ignore. He descended to declare, he ascended to reign, and now he waits, not in a tomb, but on a throne. The mystery of those 3 days is not a gap in history, it is a bridge between despair and deliverance, between the silence of the grave and the roar of redemption. And it all started the moment he said, "It is finished."